8V, Ministry of Trade and Industry, Mr. Liang Eng Hwa.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that the total sum to be allocated for 8V of the estimate be reduced by $100. Sir, the uncertainty in the global economy and more fundamentally the fast-paced technological advancements necessitate us to constantly seek new positioning in the global marketplace, develop new niches, and recalibrate our value propositions. One value proposition that we have been very successful is in the area of developing Singapore as a regional hub, such as in the air, sea, transportation, petrochemical, trading center, finance and banking. These regional hubs have helped better connect and plug our tiny island to the rest of the world. We should continue to invest and upgrade our physical connectivity, such as the building of T5 and the Tuas Port and the other infrastructure to stay ahead of the pack. But we know that many economies also have similar aspirations, and many do want to model after the Singapore experience. With enough capital, there's no stopping these countries in the region from building and replicating physical hubs such as ports, airports, or other new specific team hubs. So just competing on building more state-of-the-art physical infrastructure alone are not enough to maintain our superiority in the global connectivity race. We need to work on the soft attributes and continually develop the non-physical connectivity aspects in areas such as the digital infrastructure, data, risk capital, legal system, and regulations, talent, and so on. In this regard, I would like to ask the Minister, how could we anchor ourselves as a keynote in the global trade flows? What are our plans to enhance both our physical and non-physical connectivity? Sir, in Budget 2019, a slew of schemes and programs aimed at helping enterprises to deepen capabilities and to scale up were announced, and with particular emphasis on boosting effectiveness and achieving better outcomes from these schemes. The keywords that I pick up are scale up and growing our enterprises. We have a diverse enterprise landscape of about 200,000 companies, from micro enterprises to large firms, each with varying level of value contribution and labor productivity. Hence, a one-size-fits-all approach would not be an optimal strategy and not an effective use of resource. In this deepened phase of transformation, what is needed to help promising companies are more customized approach to support enterprise growth. Besides the enhancement and extension of the existing schemes such as the EDG, PSG, EFS, the Finance Minister also announced new schemes such as Scale Up SG, the Innovation Agent Program, and so on. Can I ask the Minister how MTI and the economic agencies intend to support and help the different sizes of companies to transform and to improve productivity? One of the highlights of this year's budget statement is the tightening of DRC for the service sector. Understandably, the tightening of foreign workers' quota will be painful to some companies who are unable to find local workers. There are many of the smaller companies who are still heavily dependent on foreign labor to sustain their businesses. How can we help these businesses reduce dependence on foreign labor? How could we help the enterprise to be more labor efficient by adopting technology and digitalization? How can we help companies to improve productivity and be in a position to hire more local workers and to support our progressive wage model? So TACs are the key enablers in the transformation journey. By being the representative organization with its outreach and network, TACs can be an influential multiplier and help bring more companies on board into sectoral transformational efforts, such as the ITMs. In our finance, trade and industry GPC engagement with businesses and as well as the TACs, the TAC leaders shared about the heavy workload and pressures they are subjected to participate in ITM's related transformation efforts and work. They feel a great sense of heavy responsibility on their shoulder. And some TAC say that they only have about 5 to 6 headcount in their association, and their leaders are themselves facing severe business challenges. So the TAC need more support and encouragement. I understand that there are schemes such as the LEAD programs administered by ESG that can help TAC play a more proactive role to drive capability development and internationalization efforts. Can I ask what are the take-up rates so far of the LEAD program by the TAC and has it been effective? Can I also ask whether those TACs that are involved in the ITMs, are they adequately resourced and ready to support the next phase of a much deeper transformational efforts? So in my interaction with the businesses, some companies also told me that they are quite happy, quite contented with the current state of their businesses and are not prepared to take new growth risks, even despite the various attractive schemes available to them. Well, it is their business call, and we have to respect that. So can I ask the Minister also, what have we done to enthuse businesses with the external opportunities out there, the network and the trade partnership that we have established, how we can get the company to see the better commercial returns by seeking growth, by seeking innovation and improving productivity. And finally, I would like to hear from the Minister, how will MTI prepare Singapore for the next stage of growth? What are the enablers that we need to further strengthen and create and to enhance our overall value proposition? Thank you, sir.